everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm going to put my base coat on camera this time for this set. My index finger and pinky finger are already painted this gorgeous, well, all of my nails are actually this gorgeous copper colour. It is a Brill Bird Glamour Gel, and I'm going to use it to do some pumpkins on these middle two nails. They're not going to be like obviously permanent nails for me. I am actually a few days away from taking off my nails completely to do something completely fresh for when I go away. It will just be a pretty plain set, but I will still film it just in case anyone wants to see. But I'll be doing a removal video of my nails and then an application video as well. So I just thought I'd include me actually putting the base coat on because I don't usually, so why not? So I use the Hollow Taco Peely base. I get so many comments saying where do I get it from, and as far as I'm aware, you can only get it from basically Hollow Taco themselves. But obviously they are overseas, so it does cost us an absolute fortune to get it over here. And the way that I got mine was in lockdown. A nail tech on Instagram was advertising that she's going to be doing a bulk order and would anyone want to join. And then instead of one person having to pay all of the shipping fees and stuff, we could just split it all between us, and it only cost us like £1 or £2 extra each. So she bought a lot of bottles and then bought them over here in bulk. So sorry, I just really need a drink, my throat is so dry. So if you want to get this, I definitely highly recommend doing it that way, and it would be a lot cheaper for you. But this is what the bottle looks like. It's just a plain clear bottle with obviously a clear base coat in it. And yeah, so while this is drying, I'm just going to get everything out that I'm going to need and show you what we're going to be using for this. So the main star of this show is this Brill Bird Glamour Gel. It is beautiful, and it is Glamour Gel 14. Make sure, yeah, number 14. It's a stunning copper colour. This is what it looks like in the pot. It's absolutely beautiful. To be fair, all of these Glamour Gels are beautiful. I've got all of them and they're just stunning. So we're going to be using that. I've also got my palette next to me ready to use that. And I'm going to be using, I do have set brushes that I use for this product, these Glamour Gels, because they are super pigmented, very, very glittery. And the glitter that's in them is more like flakes. I'm trying to find the brush. It's more flakes than actual glitter, so it's really difficult to get them out of the brush. And if you can see, there's a few specks in there, look, and that's after cleaning it a million times. So I always use the same brushes for these. Don't use them for anything else because it would just ruin anything else. So this brush is just like the perfect shape for this design as well, which is brilliant. So like I said, we are going to be doing some pumpkins. So I'm going to do the pumpkins just on the tip, and then we're going to outline them as well. I'm going to outline them in black, just because obviously it's autumnal, and well, not black is autumnal, I mean the outline choices I gave myself were black or white, and I've decided that black's probably best because I don't want to brighten them up with white, because I want them to be quite dark and neutral sort of thing for this time of year. So I'm just going to let this dry. It usually just takes a couple of minutes. It's not very long to dry at all. And then once it is dry, I will come back for us to do the design. I am just going to pop a coat of, what should I do, Peachy Nude. I don't feel like the pink obviously goes with the copper because it's not very autumny. So I think I'm going to pop 2 coats of this Peachy Nude on, and then we'll work over the top of that. But I will do that when this is dry. Okay, so you'll know when it's dry because it goes like a matte sort of effect. So once we get to that point, if I could get my lid off my polish, that'd be great. I've got a really itchy nose. Anyway, I'm not sure you really needed to know that, but now you do. So I'm just going to use Peachy Nude as my base colour. I wasn't actually planning on using a base colour, but then when I saw the pink next to the copper, I was like, you know what? Doesn't really go that well. I'm purposely not going like right up to the edges with this because I did apply the base coat quite sloppy. Didn't really put too much effort into making sure it was right up to the sides and stuff. So just to ensure that it comes off easy enough at the end, I'm leaving like a sort of a couple of millimeters all the way around the nail, just in case there isn't any peel off base coat there. Although I'm probably going to be filming the removal video pretty soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter if there's any bits over, but there you go. So just doing a coat of this. I will do 2 coats, but I'll do the second coat off camera. It's a beautiful colour. I really love this nude. I use it all the time. Anyway, so I'm going to pop that into the lamp for a full cure, and then I'll take it out, do the second coat, and then we can move on with the design. Okay, I'm back out the lamp. This is what they look like at the moment. So we're going to get straight in with our design. So like I said, I'm going to use that brush that I showed you a little bit earlier on. I'm going to go straight into my glitter. And I make sure we're focused for a start. And we're going to create like 2 sort of like, I think I want it a little bit bigger than that. 2, I don't know how to describe it, but like 2 like circles sorts of things. So actually it's basically like you're creating like a love heart shape just on the tip of the nails. So that, like, the point that a love heart would usually come to at the bottom obviously isn't necessary because it's not showed. It's not showed? That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you can see what I'm doing, thank goodness, because I'm clearly having a really hard time explaining anything today. So then we're going to do the same on the next nail. Just creating that love heart shape. A little bit different on this one, so it's more to the left, just to mix it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect shape, but as close to is good. Like so. So that's what that looks like. Really diddy, but my nails are only small, so they can't be huge. So we're going to pop that in for a full cure, and then we're going to do a second coat of glitter. So we're back to do the second coat and get that glitter really glittery. These glamour gels, like I keep banging on about them, are just so stunning. I love them so much. You really don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. Okay. So once I've done that, I'm going to pop them back in the lamp for another 60 seconds to fully cure. And then once they come out, we'll do the detail with the black. Obviously, you can use any colour you want to outline. You can use anything you want to do the pumpkin itself. I've already got a video on my channel actually of 3 ways to do them. So you can use absolutely anything to create the pumpkin, and then you can use anything to outline as well, so you can make it completely your own. I'm just going to be using Blackout from Gel Perfection, so I'm going to pop a little bit of that on my palette, and then I'm going to use a detailer brush, a striper brush, to create the detail. So first things first, what I am going to do is I'm going to matte top coat this nail, because I want it to be, I just need to find it, there it is. I want it to be well, matte. I don't know why I was trying to say that any other way, but I want it to be matte, and then I'm going to make the pumpkin, just the pumpkin itself, shiny. So matte top coat in the whole nail, including the pumpkin, because it'll just make the detail part a lot easier as well. And then after we've done the detail, I will go over the pumpkin area and just make that area, what's it called? What is it called? What am I trying to say? I'll make that area on its own shiny, and then obviously this background will still be matte. That took a really long time to explain. My brain is not working today, so I'm just going to cure that for a full cure. That was the Blue Sky No Wipe matte top coat. Looks like this. And then once that comes out, we can do the black parts. So this is what it looks like at the moment. I'm going to go in, like I said, with, I've just lost my slipper, I just lost my foot. I'm just going to use a striper brush now with some black. Just really coating the brush with the black. And then first things first, what I'm going to do is just outline the middle section, like where the two like circles meet. So we're just going to create that one line there. And then that second one. And then just carry that on. Like so. And then again with the other side, meet up to where, oh gosh, that's already gone wrong. We're going to solve it, it's fine, there we go. Meet that up to there. I'm not going to take that all the way down just because obviously the base coat. So, and then one more line in the middle, like so. That's what that looks like. And once I've done that, I'm just going to create a line here going into the middle. I'm going to go across the top and then meet up with that line. So the top area is a little bit thicker than the base. Like so, and then I think I want that even wider at the top actually. That's better. And then we'll do the next nail the same. So always just do those middle bits first. And then carry it round all of it. And again with the next one. I'm really good at messing up the left side, I don't know why. But there we go. And then once I've done that, I can do those two in the middle. This has got to be one of the cutest, easiest designs there is for autumn. I absolutely love these. And then just again up the middle. Like so. And that's it. So I'm going to pop that back in the lamp for another 60 seconds to fully cure that. And then once that's finished, all I need to do then is just gloss top coat the pumpkins. So once that's cured, like I said, all I need to do now is just top coat the glossy bits. So if I used a black gel paint that doesn't require top coat, like the one from, what are they called, Magpie, I wouldn't need to top coat the black part. It'd literally just be the glitter. But I didn't. I'm still not going to top coat the detail, I'm not going to lie, but you would need to if it was gel polish. So I'm just going to do it really rough. I'm just going to use the bottle brush. I'm just going to float that over everywhere that needs it, avoiding the matte. And then typically, if it was on another person and I actually wanted it to be done properly, I would get my detail brush, pop a bit of my top coat on my palette, and I'd paint a bit of the top coat over that middle black bit there. But because this is just me and I'm literally going to remove these straight away, I'm not going to bother doing that because it's literally a waste of time. But yeah, get your detail brush, do that, and then you're good to go. But this is what they look like. Really, really cute. I love how they turn out, actually. They're so cute. So I'm going to pop these in the lamp now for a full cure, and then once that's done, I can peel them off. So this is the finished look. I've put a bit of cuticle oil on just to make them look a bit more presentable for the thumbnail. But look how cute they are. You really can't go wrong with this design in autumn. It's just beautiful, and like I said, you can do it with any colour as well, which is brilliant. So unfortunately, these are not permanent nails for me. I need to take them off so I can do some more designs. Not those two, obviously, because they're already there. So just these two here. So I'm just going to find a bit that will lift up. she says. Which is obviously proving much more difficult today than ever. Oh, there's a bit. I need to be careful because the builder gel underneath, obviously I don't want to be lifting that up, so I need to make sure that I'm getting this underneath just the base coat, not the builder as well. There we go. Because I don't want to rip that off. That would not end well. It doesn't help that I capped all the edges with the colours, but I didn't cap the edges with the peel off base. So this is why I always say I'm not going to go to the edges, but then I always do, and it never ends well. But to be fair, this is the worst, the most difficult it's ever been for me to get this base coat off. But I will admit, I did actually, thinking about it, I forgot. I usually, as the base, let's move on to this one. For the base, I usually just top coat the nail. Oh, there we go. I usually top coat the builder gel itself and then just buff that smooth. So even though it's buffed, it's still smooth. Whereas I totally forgot to top coat these. So that obviously hasn't helped, but yeah, look at this. I'm butchering them. So unfortunately, I'm afraid today isn't going to be one of those really, like, what's it called? Satisfying peel off ones, because as you can see, it's just not working that way for me today. But that's what you get for being lazy and not prepping properly. So you either prep properly and take an extra couple of minutes to do that, or you end up having taken extra long time to get it off. So either way, you're going to be taking the time to do it, is the motto. But I'm just going to end the video here and just get this off with a file, because it would be much quicker at this point to do it that way, because I don't have the patience to keep picking little bits off at a time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously the design part of it, not this butchery part. But yeah, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll be back really soon with another video. And yeah, thank you as always. I'll be back really, really soon. Bye.